Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. This is Paulo Tibig. If you are a corporate leader or business leader, ito lang po yung tanong natin. Is our team now ready to be successful this year? If you observe today, the consumer or customers are changing their buying habits. And basically, it's more than the price right now that is more important in choosing product or service. Nowadays, customers want to make the most in what they spend. The value is the first and foremost reason why customers are patronizing our product and services. So what do? We have to be relevant. We have to stand out. We have to be the orange among apples. Imagine this representation. You can see now an orange amongst the apples. And look and visualize, these apples are your competitors. Meaning to say, everything equal. Pare-pareho ang offering natin. Pare-pareho ang ating pricing. Pare-pareho yung pinuprovide natin. Paano bibili, paano tayo tatangkilikin, at paano ipapatronize ng ating customers yung ating product or service. So, the principle that I share is always about you have to be the orange among apples. You have to be different. We have to stand out. If your product and services is almost the same as these apples, then definitely we will be just providing yung price war. And we don't want that. We wanted to have the value with our product or service. We have to be the orange amongst apples. These are the proven insight and principle that I always share in our Mindset of Champion keynotes. These are insightful, actionable, relevant, ideal for kick-offs, sales rallies, conferences, general assemblies, and team buildings, and more. Anchored on the 5 holistic Mindset of Champion keynotes framework, which circles on the 5 important cornerstones. First, on our core, establishment, and the right mindset and motivation to develop the essential skills and leadership development. Second, customers, learning the right approach in building long-lasting customers relationship. Third, product or services. You need to know exactly your differentiator. Paano ka magiging orange sa mga apples? Fourth, strategies. Time-tested, actionable steps that can be employed immediately to increase sales productivity. And fifth, results. Deliver it for the organization and aim for continuous sales improvement and performance management. So, whether your industry is FMCG, insurance, real estate, retail, or services, B2B, B2C, we have the right keynote for you. For bookings and inquiries, see the details below so we can help you motivate your team and kickstart 2021 right. Everyone, maraming salamat. This is Paulo Tibig. See you on your next event.
Welcome to the Paulo Tibig Show, ang babago sa Saturday habit mo. At these crucial times, we all definitely need a boost in our work and business performances. That is why TPTS is here to provide you all access to valuable business contents to help entrepreneurs and corporate professionals. We will equip you with insights, best practices, and motivation toward excellence in the workplace. This show will also feature real stories, industry learnings, and authentic experiences from our seasoned experts and leaders. Are you ready to learn and stand out? Kung oo, then ano pang hinihintay mo? Tune in na sa The Paulo Tibig Show, the show for your businesses and companies. The Paulo Tibig Show.
Ano? Everyone, magandang gabi muli. Narito na naman ang ating Saturday Night Habit. Naka-isang taon na po tayo mula nung September last year until now. It's already the first Saturday ng October. Ang sabi, ngayong Pasko raw magiging maganda. Totoo nga ba na magiging okay na ang ating Kapaskuhan ngayon? Kayo po ba ay bakunado na? Kayo po ba ay nananawa na ng lahat ng Q, ECQ, MECQ, GCQ, pati na banana Q at kamote Q? Alam nyo, isa lang ang dapat nating alalahanin at isipin na kahit po may mga gantong uncertainties pa rin, we still need to go on. We still need to work our way, di ba, towards realizing many of our activities, our projects, our goals, our dreams. Di ba? Yun ang sinasabi natin. Yun nga lang, may mga konting restrictions. We have to medyo some slowing it down. But just the same, everyone, we have to still continue, keep that fighting spirit. At sabi ko nga, I always tell people to keep that innovating spirit. Ano nga ba? Ano nga ba sabi ko? Innovating. Mamaya, ang ating topic for tonight, ang ating bisita, will talk about innovation. So abangan niyo po yan. Everyone, magandang gabi. Kung nasaan po kayo sa buong Pilipinas, kung nasaan kayo sa buong mundo na naman, magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Nakikita ko na. Unang-una, naku, ating mga bisita na uuna palagi yung mga taga-ibang bansa. Anyway, ang unang-una natin gawin, everyone, i-share nyo na sa inyong social media account itong ating episode ng The Paulo Tibig Show para bakit? Mas maraming mag-benefit, mas maraming makinabang to reach out more Filipinos, not just in the country but all over, to reach out for those na nababawasan ng kanilang motivation, na kailangan ng insight, na kailangan pa ng inspirasyon, na kailangan pa ng tulong at ng mga learnings. I-share na po natin doon sa ating social media account. So unang-una, di ho ba, yun ang unang-una nating gawin. By the way, we'd like to encourage you to follow us on our YouTube channel, una pala yung YouTube, on our social media account, everyone, or our Facebook, on our Twitter, on our LinkedIn, on our Instagram, at saka syempre yung ating YT, YouTube. Kung kayo nasa space ng YouTube, di ho ba, ng YouTube. Dati, YouTube lamang yan. Ano po, mag-subscribe na kayo at never forget to hit the bell button para you'll be notified pag nagsisimula na ating show. Malapit na ho, may announcement kami about this YT. Malapit na po, i-announce natin sooner yung exciting changes na para po sa inyong lahat. Dahil sa inyong viewers, everyone, na patuloy na talagang sumusubaybay dito sa ating show. Maraming salamat. This week, yan, para po sa inyong lahat yan. This week, everyone, is really quite busy, I'm sure, for all of us. Kaya kung kayo nagpapahinga ngayon, nakikinig kayo ngayon, kayo nanonood ngayon, mamaya na ulit yung mga ibang Netflix, iFlix, at kung ano pang Flix. Dito muna po tayo sa The Paulo Tibig Show. Just today, we had so many engagement, our continuing sales masters program. Naku, pang-lima na yung public run. Napakalaking bagay po, no? Tapos yung ating guesting with PMA, Philippine Marketing, yung ating HR Learning Series, yung ating iba pang activities ngayong week na to. It's a full pack week na alam ko po sa bawat isa po rin sa inyo, talaga naman pong napakalaking bagay na yung ating mga pinagkakaabalahan. Ano? So patuloy lang po yan. Tomorrow is a Sunday. Di ba nga kung naka-work from home, dapat ang WFH ng Sunday is worship for,
for Him. Diba? Yan po yung sinasabi natin. At this point, we would like to say hello and congratulations to our Workplace Excellence PH community. Kung nariyan kayo ngayon, Jaslyn Bautista, Kyle Miralpes, Joanna Pau, Jerry Mendoza, Sam Idera, Christian Medilo, John Lugay, Jack Bessa, Gillian Almeida, June, Charita Bautista, Leslie Balangge, Cruz, magparamdam po kayo, mag-comment lang kayo sa chat box para po mabati namin kayong lahat. Doon naman sa ating mga regulars, everyone, alam nyo na ang dapat gawin, di ba? I-share nyo na sa inyong social media account itong ating episode for tonight. We would like also to thank our live streaming partners. Thank you, Bounce Back Philippines and Global Pinas TV for really joining us in sharing our show every Saturday tuwing Sabado alas 7 ng gabi. Maraming salamat, Bounce Back at Global Pinas TV. Sa brand hack segment natin, again, if you wanted to reach your customers, let us know. We can convey the right messaging, the right platform for you. In fact, hindi lang po dito sa show, we have many platforms na we can develop at we can be with you for your brand. Targeted branding po ang pwede natin gawin dyan. Iniimbitahan din po namin kayo na mag-subscribe na doon sa ating Workplace Excellence PH newsletter. Wala pa lang PH, sorry. Sa ating Workplace Excellence newsletter, everyone. Ilagay natin yung link sa chat box para po makatanggap kayo ng regular motivation, regular articles and blogs that we do on a weekly basis. So we hope that you can really join us there at talaga namang mabigyan kayo ng pagkakataon na makabasa, mabigyan kayo ng pagkakataon na matuto, mabigyan kayo ng pagkakataon na matanggap yung ating weekly regular newsletter. Subscribe now. Now, ano nga bang innovation? Everyone, innovation is one of the maximum essential subjects regarding the long-term period of competitiveness of companies and organizations as well as businesses. It has, organizations and companies have numerous alternatives to boom their competitiveness. They could attempt for rate management, increase an approach, a differentiator, and many more. In each case, innovation is essential, and more than anything else, it's really important sa panahon ngayon. But what's innovation is exactly? Why is innovation control so essential for organization, and what exclusive or the kinds of innovation are there? Are we talking about culture of innovation? Let's see. But before that, everyone, let's have our standout quote for the week. Innovation is what separates winners from the competition. Do you agree with that, everyone? Please comment on the chat box. And again, bakit nga ba? Di ba sabi nga natin, when you innovate, you continuously sustain your business. Di ba? The opportunities are there, abound, and so many borderless way to get ahead of the competition. That's what we want in innovation. Kaya nga po, itong sinasabi natin, kung ang tao nga kailangan mag-innovate, what more yung ating mga negosyo, what more yung ating mga companies. Okay? So malalaman nyo po yan sa ating bisita for tonight. Bakit nga ba Uptown Girl yung ating pinapatugtog ngayong gabi? Sumasayaw na po ba kayo ngayon? Siguro malalaman natin yan sa ating bisita for tonight, everyone. Let me introduce to you our guest for tonight. Miss Jenny Tarobago is the General Manager of Cebuana Luwilier Financing Corporation. She is an experienced business builder with demonstrated history of working in the BPO and financial services industries, skilled in outsourcing solutions, digital lending service, mobile application, software development, innovation, and business development. Driven and determined to translate company's goals to sales and profit. Di ba? A team player that sees a big picture and can identify strategic business opportunities through careful research and analysis. Everyone, ibigay po natin ang warm nating appreciation to our bisita for tonight, Miss Jenny Tarobago. Jenny, baka nagtataka sila, bakit uptown girl? Baka mamaya sabihin nila, ito ba isang paborito ng ating bisita? But just the same, Jenny, siguro bumati ko muna doon sa ating mga viewers at this point. Go ahead, Jen.
Hello, everyone. Paolo, I'm so happy na you guys invited me in the show. Excited akong makilala yung mga viewers. Sana we learn from each other tonight.
Yan, napaka-iksi, no? Parang napakahinhin po na ating bisita. Hindi ko alam, mamaya mag-TikTok ka, Jenny, dito. Nag-ready na ako yung TikTok. But to say everyone, again, kung meron po kayong katanungan sa ating bisita for tonight, you can always chat dito sa chat box natin para nang sa ganun po, mabasa natin, ma-recognize natin kung meron kayong comment, insight, clarification, at baka po may paprenyong pamimigay sa atin si Jenny tonight. Abangan niyo raw po si Alden Richards. Tama ba? O yung mga sing-sing, baka ipapamigay po na ang sing-sing mamaya. Tignan po natin. Stick around everyone. And again, please, share nyo na sa ating kanya-kanyang network itong ating episode so that marami pa po ang mag-benefit. Alright, Jen, palagay ko, siguro, I'm sure, sabi mo nga, marami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan ngayon at ito, malamang sa maraming tao, innovation is something that is not new anymore but siguro mas tumaas. But before that, Jen, siguro konting pakilala pa. Who's Jenny? Di ba? Who's Jenny? Nawawalang si Jenny. Oo nga, no? Alam yung mga 90s at 80s, 2000 ba? Kaway-kaway nga kay Jen, everyone. Kaway-kaway. Sige, Jen, can you tell us about yung mga ginagawa mo? Siguro a little background of bakit ka napunta sa different industry to begin with, no? BPO, financial, Jen?
Okay, thank you, Paolo. So, syempre after nung kolehiyo natin, nagtrabaho muna ako. Ang unang trabaho ko noon, naalala ko, call center pa ng Meralco yan eh. Yung mga panahon na nagba-blackout, tagasagot kami ng telepono, di ba? But then,
so, yung mga nagmumura.
Oo, di ba? Hina-handle mo yung mga complaints na yan. So, alam na alam ko yan. Kaso, I think, naman ako sa lolo ko. Talagang meron akong passion for entrepreneurship. Gusto ko talagang itry na tingin ko kaya kong magtayo ng sarili kong negosyo. Kahit na hindi ko pa alam dati kung paano, bata-bata ko pa. So, mahilig lang ako magbasa. Hindi pa uso ngayon yung katulad ngayon na may Facebook na, may LinkedIn, may Google. Yung panahon natin, Paolo, wala, di ba? Pupunta talaga.
Excuse me.
Kasali talaga kita, Paolo.
Alam mo, Jenny, hindi ko nga alam yung mga funny comics. Hindi ko nga alam yung mga wakasan. Oo, yan, di ba?
Talaga.
Okay.
So, dati, nagbababad talaga ako sa mga bookstore. Nagbabasa talaga ako. So, may naisip akong idea. I think yun yung una kong nakita na innovation. Dati kasi uso yung pumupunta yung mga taga-ibang bansa dito sa atin. Tapos merong pain point. Ang pain point was trust, diba? When they come here, who will they connect to para they can maneuver inside the Philippines, like tours or hotel booking, kung ano-ano yon. So, yun yung una kong naisip na business, ang tawag niya ay Royal Concierge. So, lahat ng kailangan lahat ng kailangan nila, ipoprovide namin. So, meron mga weird requests na naalala ko yung, kunyari mag-asawa sila, may business sila dito, anniversary nila, tumawag pa talaga ako ng DJ para habang nasa car rental sila, 'di ba? Maririnig nung asawa na grinit siya ng DJ, yung mga ganong panahon, Paolo. So,
Baka,
doon na
baka kaibigan ko isang DJ dyan. DJ Dennis Pulikit, Big Daddy ng 89.9. You there, everyone? Di ba? Yung mga kantahan tuwing Biyernes. Nako, si Jenny, alam na alam niya. Naririnig ko lang yan dati. Alright, sige.
So doon nagsimulan lahat, parang nagustuhan ng most of our clients before, mga business owners, CEOs, entrepreneurs. So nagsimula naman to sa, napasok ako sa BPO because one of my clients, taga Guam siya, sabi niya, Jen, merong phone book ng Guam. Kailangan natin ilagay into Excel. May pwede bang gumawa? Doon talaga nagsimula. Imagine mo, Paolo, 5 phone book. Ang kakapal nun, di ba? Yung mga phone book natin.
Yung parang yung mga, I remember yung mga yellow, ano to doon? Yellow pages. Tama,
Yes.
di ba? Yellow pages. Oo, yan.
So,
Yung kakapal.
So, natuto ako mag-isip na, oh wait, pwede akong mag-hire ng kaibigan ko para, di ba, makuha ko yung deadline, magawa ko, pero ako yung front. Tapos, nag-quote ako ng presyo ko. Doon talaga nagsimulan lahat ng konsepto about outsourcing. So, nagawa namin. Natuwa pa yung mga kaibigan ko dito sa Pilipinas. We were having a dollar rate at the time per hour, and then doon na nagsimula yung concierge VA. So,
Jen,
nagsimula
anong mga taon yan? Jen, anong mga
mga
taon?
2006 hanggang 2014. Yan yung nagbo-boom
Okay, so,
talaga ng internet.
ang BPO, ang outsourcing, yun yung mga
Yes.
panahon na yun. That was mga early mid 2000. Tama,
Yes.
mga ganung panahon. Okay,
Tama.
alright, sige.
Ang una naming product noon was virtual assistants. Technically, it's an admin assistant o EA para sa mga entrepreneur or CEOs ng ibang bansa. So mostly Australia, US, ganun siya. So from there, nag-innovate kami noon because from virtual assistant, syempre hinihingan ka na rin ng website design, website development, online marketing, at kung ano-ano pa. So, ipoprovide namin yon. So, ang nangyari sa akin is, kahit wala akong background, nag-crash course ako. Yung mga sa Ateneo, paano mag-website, kung ano-ano ang crash course, para maintindihan ko lang kung paano ko siya patatakbuhin. Ano yung mga kailangan kong mga tao, tools, resources, to make it work. And it did work. It was such a good ride when I did the outsourcing. Kasabayan ko ng dati, nagsisimula din yung mga people support, yung mga ganon, yung panahon natin. Kilala ko sila actually, yung mga nasa BPO before. Mga matatanda na kami. So, doon nagsimula. And then, syempre, ang fast ng mundo di ba? Ang bilis ng mundo, dati hindi mo masyado accessible ang internet. Ngayon, very accessible na. So, yung online outsourcing, dati ang Pilipinas ang pinakamagaling dahil tayo yung magaling mag-English. But now, nag-offer na yung India, China. Dati before we can do an offer of $30 per hour, ngayon meron ng $1.5 per hour.
Jen, I remember during that time also, parang mas lamang, if I'm not mistaken, ang India when it comes to outsourcing. Tama, di ba? Yeah, they're all over the world, in fact. And then, dumating yung point na parang na-overtake na raw natin accordingly by the number of seats, by the number of people who are employed by the industry. Correct, no, Jen? Ano?
Yes, correct.
At patuloy na. Ayun, nagtuloy-tuloy na siya. Ganun na
Ang
nangyari.
edge talaga natin is naiintindihan natin yung English. Yun,
Oo,
wala
yung
tayong
language.
accent. Oo. Wala tayong
So,
accent.
ano yan, kunyari, di ba, Australian, down under, ganyan, di ba? Ano, kunyari, ang company na hawak o yung principal is Australian, do they require ba yung accent or paano yun?
May training. Nagkakaroon na, naalala ko dati may manual. At least, hindi naman required na dapat may accent ka na similar, but at least naiintindihan mo kung ano yung sinasabi. May training yan yung A, ganon.
Ganon. Parang A,
Agent.
E, I, O, U. Parang ganyan. Parang ganyan. So that's kunyari Australian, di ba? Down under. Ganyan. Paano pag Europe? Kunyari, di ba? Europe, kunyari French, di ba? Kunyari entrepreneur, di ba? Parang ganyan. So siyempre, di ba? Entrepreneur. Ganyan, di ba? Tama ba? Tapos, tapos I
Ah,
remember, tama, di ba? Dapat, tama, ganun ang European. Pag
mhm.
Spanish, di ba? Parang kunyari Spanish, ay akala ko dati ito Jen doon po sa mga BPO at magaling po sa language ha. Wag po kayong magtatawa ha. Dati ang alam ko Jen sa paella, alam mo dating alam ko doon paella. Yun pala paella, di ba? Parang ganyan. So that's a Spanish word. Paano ka
Mm.
ako pag pumunta na ng Bacolod yan, bibili ka ngayon ng piyaya. O Jen, ano mangyayari? Di, piyaya. So iba-iba. So may training, may training,
Iba-iba.
may training.
Mm.
All right.
May
Okay.
training talaga na kapag naalala ko nun, syempre wala naman akong kaalam-alam sa mga ganito. Ang tawag namin doon is, you wing it. Talagang pag-aaralan mo kung paano, tapos you provide your processes, your manual, para pagdating mo sa mga empleyado mo or sa agents mo, prepared na. So, ganun.
Ayan. So yun Fast forward today, palagay ko si Jen will discuss more about doon sa kanyang ginagawa na po ngayon, but gusto lang po nating ma-establish muna dito parang how she have started with the industry, and we have seen tama nga parang isa si Jen po doon sa halos maraming natulungan, maraming nagbigyan ng opportunity dito sa outsourcing. Now, leading to that innovation, I think, Jen, meron kang ilang pwedeng maibahagi sa amin through your deck? Meron ba? Do we have?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Meron.
Sige, we will give you now the time to discuss. And nandito lang ako to also share with our audience. Magtatanong-tanong kami. Everyone, again, kung meron kayong katanungan, everyone, meron kayong clarification, meron kayong comment or insight dito sa ating topic for tonight, please comment on the chat box. Before starting out, Jen, let me provide you the initial number of shares natin. That's about 123 already. Ganun. And our reach at this point is about 957. No, ito yung mga iba-ibang ano natin. 151 na. Kapapasok, mainit na mainit pa. Hindi ko lang alam kung bakit hindi ka pa nagsasalita. Ganito na kataas yung ating share. Palagay ko. Lahat po ng kamag-anak namin, inyo nang i-share.
Maraming salamat po. Sabi din ng best
salamat
friend,
po,
yung kaibigan ko, ang pangalan niya ay pangit. Sabi niya, manunood daw siya, i-shout out ko daw siya.
Oo. Mag-message po kayo. Babatiin po namin kayo. Don't worry. Babatiin po natin lahat kayo. Go ahead, Jen.
Okay. Thank you, Paolo. So, good evening again to the viewers of the show. Maraming salamat. Ang share ko lang po right now is based sa sarili kong work experience along the way, how I managed to get into the spot wherein I've been lucky enough to keep on innovating or coming up with products for the Philippine market. Next slide, please. Okay. So, ano nga ba talaga ang innovation? So, ang general definition niya kapag ginugol mo or tiningnan mo yung dictionaries, it says, it's a new method, idea, or product. It's the introduction of something new or an idea that has been transformed into practical reality. Sa business naman definition, it's a product, process, or business concept or combination that has been activated or improved in the marketplace and produce new profits and growth for the organization. So sa general definition and the definition in the business term, ang pinagkapareho niya is the word new, right? Ibig sabihin bago. So kung nagtatrabaho ka ngayon sa isang kumpanya or meron kang business na sarili mo, ang ibig sabihin nito is, I always hear this from my business friends, you have to keep on innovating. You have to be innovative. So, ang ibig sabihin nito, dapat every day, nag-iisip tayo ng ano bang pwede nating bago na pwedeng gawin sa organization natin. pwedeng bagong produkto, or bagong pwede mong pag-aralan yung proseso mo. So for example, like what I always do, pag tinititigan ko yung proseso ng team ko, let's say meron siyang 1 to 10 steps. So 10 steps siya. Ang ideal namin sa innovation is dapat maging sana 5 steps lang. Kasi kapag naging 5 steps siya, mapapadali yung trabaho ng team ko, internal operations. Maganda din yung user experience ng mga kliyente namin. So laging ganun yung innovation namin. Every week, I have that with my team. We call it weekly alignment. So lagi kami nag-iisip, ano bang meron, and then we try to innovate. Ayan. So next slide, please.
Jen, dun sa sinasabi mo,
Yeah.
weekly, no? So, parang ito yung mga alignment meetings. Or you do it on a quick fashion wherein, ito ba yung parang, if I may say, parang brown bag session? Parang informal way of getting the heads of your team? Or is it a
Yeah.
formal parang alignment meeting talaga?
It's informal.
Informal.
In every team na meron ako, gusto ko talaga na, kasi sa innovation, dapat hindi sila, yung mga tao hindi natatakot to explore ideas, to think whatever it is. Kung anong nabasa mo, anong nakita mo, sabihin mo sa grupo. And then, dun kasi yung collaboration na yon, yung back and forth, dun ako natutuwa. Kasi sometimes, all the time, may nangyayari na lumalabas na, pwede yan. And kahit na yung teammate mo, kahit hindi pa innovative, pagpasok, natitrain. Ang mind natin is very powerful eh. Pwede mong i-train yan, di ba? Day in, day out, kung napapractice ng mind mo yung ganong klaseng mindset, pag gising mo ng umaga, ganon ka na.
Actually, Jen, ang ano dyan, no? Ito yung parang last week lamang sa isang engagement, I'm sharing about wearing an eagle eye. Alam niyo yung eagle eye, di ba ang eagle eye, parang napaka-sharp niya, very observant siya, tapos talagang parang 360 degrees, nakikita niya kung anong nangyayari sa paligid. So ibig sabihin, in anything that we do, for example, what you're mentioning is about how do we wear our eagle eyes? Wherein yun, parang, ito nangyayari sa paligid natin, paano pa natin magagawa to? Paano pa natin papaayos to? Paano pa natin maisa sa pabuti ito? Now, kanina lamang related to that, everyone, again, Jen and all, I'm sharing about, would you like to be a childlike or childish? Parang ganun. Ano yung childlike? Parang ang childlike kasi, kunyari, in sales, in operations, in the management of any team, big and small, talks about inquisitiveness of a person. Childlike to. Yung bang kailangan maging matanong tayo, mapagmatsyag tayo, related to eagle eyes, everyone, yung pagiging observant, related to yung mga open-minded, eager beaver, etc. Now, yung childish kasi, yung mga they are typical parang mid-deaf ear na, yung bang parang matigas na ang muka, yung parang ayaw nang matuto, parang sarado na ang pag-iisip, yung mga ganyan. Kaya nga, between the two, anong better? Are we going to be a typical childlike, but not necessarily to be a child in a manner na yung actuations natin, but more of how we think, how we really see parang the environment. Yan eh. I think, Jen, ito ang sasabi ko, leader should be the first to do it. Kasi how can you rally your team if you in itself doesn't have that innovation spirit? So, kumbaga, hindi lahat ganyan, Jen. So, good for you, and good for your team kapag ganyan. Jen?
Saka importante, Paolo, napansin ko because a few businesses then, I do consultancy for them, napapansin ko talaga na yung mga tao, parang yung mga empleyado, minsan hindi na sila nagsasabi ng thoughts nila dahil either nahihiya o natatakot. Na baka mamaya sabihin, mali ka. Diba? So, dapat talaga bigyan ng culture of, pwede kang magsabi ng kahit ano. Hindi, walang
I think, alam mo, yan yung pwede nyo i-develop, Jen, and continue with that. Ang tawag dyan, yung brown bag session. Yan yung mga yan. Brown bag session yan. Very informal. Parang let them speak. Parang minsan nga, anything under the sun, ganun ang dating eh. Not necessarily trabaho. Kasi it provides them the confidence na, syempre pagka kumpiyansa ka, parang you can speak, 'di ba? Parang in a manner na meron kang safe space na parang
Yes.
kapag nandito ko, may espasyo ko for this. Papakinggan nila ako without biases, without judgmental and parang prejudices at the beginning.
Yes.
Very
Correct.
good, ah. Naku, parang gusto kong ma-meet yung mga team mong yan. Very good, very good.
Natutuwa ko na kayo, Paolo.
Oo, sige, go ahead, Jen.
Okay, so I just want to share to everybody since yung mundo ko ngayon is fintech na, and I'm pretty sure yung viewers natin kahit maybe 1 or 10 apps dito nakita nyo na. I wanted to share this because ito lang naman yung konsepto ng innovation na ginawa nila. May mga bagay dito na ginagawa na talaga natin manually lang, araw-araw sa buhay natin. Ang ginawa ng iba dito, in-automate nila. Ginawa nilang, gumawa sila ng software. They made it available to the public kahit saan ka, kahit sino ka pa, ma-access mo through mobile app and websites. Uso na ngayon, di ba, yung mobile app, click-click ka lang, nandun na. And it targets so many users, so many Filipinos. Ganun kabilis. So lahat to, innovative. May kanya-kanya lang silang klase ng atake ng innovation, but the concept is the same. They thought of a pain point in our Philippine market, and they tried to provide value to the market, and then they automated it, and then yun na, they launch. So, ganun lang yung proseso ng innovation na ginagawa ko rin. So, pare-pareho kami dito.
Jen, question lang. I'm sure ito yung mga viewers natin. In fact, marami ko nakakausap na companies and different organization, even businesses, because of my engagement nga with so many. Isang ito laging tanong alam mo natatakot sila to get parang kunyari fintech company to develop kunyari innovation for their companies. Why? Alam mo isang lagi minsan natatanong, mahal ba? Yan. Mahal bang magpa-develop? Malaki ba yung danyos na kailangan ko? How much will I spend on this? Meron bang ano yan, Jen, parang siguro a ballpark figures, kunyari, we wanted to develop, kunyari, a certain app, di ba? O everyone, kung meron kayong mga bagong company and so on, para may idea kayo. Di ho ba? Jen, can you a simple range of things?
Yes. Pag sinabi mo kasi yung cost, depende kasi yan kung ano yung goal or output na you wanted, diba? Kung ang dream mo sa produkto mo nationwide, Philippine-wide, Asia, syempre, mas mahal. Kasi iba yung infrastructure noon and yung kinakailangan para magawa. Pero kung sabihin natin, simple lang muna, magsisimula ka muna sa, let's say, city mo muna, like Makati City muna tayo.
Kunyari lang, for example, citywide, parang order taking. Yan. Kasi ngayon, maraming online. Maraming, may product ako, nasa bahay lang. Gusto ko magkaroon ng parang simple app for order taking ng aking customer. Yan. Kunyari, ganun lang, kasimple.
Sa experience ko you can come up with a mobile app as low as 500K to 1 million. Ang kailangan malaman lang ng mga tao which pag they consult with me is, minsan kasi, ang dami nilang gustong gawin sa isang product. Mag-focus ka muna sa core. What's your basic core? Ano yung primary purpose niya? Yung sinabi mo, Paulo, na ordering, di ba? Di gawan mo muna ng steps 1, 2, 3 na order.
Okay, simple 1, 2, 3 lang.
Oo, wag mo muna lagyan ng kung anong rekado or halo-halo because every time na you put something on top, of course, yun yung cost nun. But if you focus on your main value proposition of your product, and then your cost will be lower kasi konti lang yung manpower na kakailanganin mo, konti lang i-develop, then you can go to market na. Tapos, after ng year 1 mo, syempre you have to keep on innovating by improving your basic core. Doon ka na lang magdagdag. Hindi yung parang i-all out mo, all in one kasi ang dami mong naisip.
Right.
So,
right.
yun.
Okay. So yan at least yung mga range, no? Everyone, no? So somehow nabibigyan kayo ng idea. Depende po yun dun sa scope. Yung po nababanggit ni Miss Jen, depende po sa scope. Everyone, we encourage you, kung meron kayong mga katanungan, everyone, please share your thoughts And don't forget, i-share nyo pa rin po itong ating episode. By the way, hindi ko alam kung nabanggit ko na to, pero from my notes right now, anong tawag dito, Jen, we have about 151 shares and
Wow.
1,200 plus, galing.
Oh, congrats.
Very good, very good. Yan, sige, tuloy lang tayo. Alright, go ahead, Jen.
Slide tayo.
Next slide, next slide
Yes.
daw, Camille. Yan.
Okay. So, rundown natin. Bakit importanteng innovation? At the end of the day kasi, ang una nating isipin is, bakit ka ba gumawa ng business? Or kahit nga trabaho ba't ka ba nagtatrabaho? It's all about, of course, money. Di ba? For the business, you have to make it profitable. So, ang advantage or ang importance ng innovation is, it improves productivity, it reduces the cost, you can be more competitive with your other competitors. So, ibig sabihin, lagi kang up to par or mas better nga, mas angat ka sa kanila. And then, it will make you aware to continue on establishing new partnerships. And yun nga, profitability. Everything in the business or your product, it's all about profitability. Pag hindi mo naman ginawa, yes, bottom line. Pag hindi mo naman ginawa, you will lose your market share. Yung pinaghirapan mo from day one na makuha mo namang customers, hindi mo na tinititigan, hindi mo na tinitingnan, syempre pupunta na yan sa competitor na mas convenient for them, mas easier for them to process. So, kailangan lagi kang aware. Lagi mong, sa amin nga what I practice is, it's easy to come up with new customers. It's costly for me to lose my repeat customers. So I actually put so much emphasis on my loyal customers or repeat customers than the new. And then, pinaka-worst scenario na nakita ko in the market, kapag hindi nag-innovate, they go out of business. Eventually. So, ayaw natin yon. So, we have to keep...
Ulitin natin na Jen, no? Kapag hindi nag-innovate, they lose or go out of business. Correct, Jen? Tama ba?
Yes. Eventually, makikita mo yan sa numbers mo everything that we do now, part of the innovation that we do now currently is we're heavy on data stacks. We base our decisions based on data. So pag nakita mo yung data
Jen, talking about data, it talks about data analytics ba to? You mean?
Yes.
Yun na yun, di ba? Data analytics.
Marami kasi ako...
Hindi ba medyo highly technical ang data analytics?
Hindi naman. Kahit nga simple pa lang yung business mo, kunyari may website ka, ang dami, unlike dati, mahal. Pero ngayon, ilagay mo lang siya sa Google Ad ba yun? Meron ka ng website analytics para pwedeng bigay sa'yo kung ilang number of new users ang tumingin ng website mo. Ilan yung tumingin sa pages mo. So, from there, makikita mo yung retention or new, di ba? Dapat it will give you an insight. Pag may bumili sa website mo, taga Makati, 10, Pasig, 5, mapapaisip ka, bakit sa Makati, 10, sa Pasig, 5? Maybe I need to do something in Pasig na I'm not doing in di ba? So, dapat gano'n na napapansin ko kasi yung traditional approach right now pa rin nagagawa. Yung business decisions are based on gut feel or emotions, diba? So, pag kunyari nagbo-boardroom na or nagde-decide na sila what's the direction of the company, pag umuupo ako during consultancy session, napapatingin talaga ako kasi nag-aaway-away sila, nag-argue for not even anong basis. There's no basis. It's all about emotional. So that's why we always encourage business owners to look at the data, to look at the statistics. Tapos doon nila i-base yung innovation.
Yan, exciting nga, no? Siguro one of these days, baka ang bisita natin, baka you can refer us also, Jen. Parang yung mga data analytics para, I'm sure, malaking tulong to sa ating mga viewers, whether in business or sa negosyo. Go ahead, Jen.
So, I just added this one. If you don't innovate, your business will plateau. Ayaw mo nun. Gusto mo steady siya. It keeps on growing. Kahit na ilang years, nandyan pa rin for the next generation. Diba?
Mm-mm.
So, yun. Okay, next slide,
Okay.
please.
Sige, everyone, please do share. Everyone, go ahead. Jen.
Okay, so naglagay lang ako ng konting examples kung ano yung mga kumpanya na very, very known brand na pati nga ako nung nakita ko to, sabi ko, imposible, di ba, nung panahon nila. Like, for example, itong Kodak, sila yung talagang lahat tayo gumagamit ng camera. Tapos, di ba, may film pa na I can only imagine it na ang dami nilang resources, manpower, money, right? And tools. So parang in my head, imposibleng nag-fold ka. Imposibleng mag-close yung business mo. Ang dami mong funds eh. But with Kodak, ito nga yan eh, they used to dominate 80% of the market share, tapos 50% global. Tapos
I
nag-employ
think,
sila 6,000 employees.
Jen, I think more than the ano no, the brand recall was really quite formidable, wherein naging ano siya, parang alam mo yung term doon, yung parang they're the, well, in being the top of mind, yung bang 'di ba, parang pag sinabing picturean, halika magkodakan nga tayo.
Punta ka
I
na,
fully
diba?
remember those things, no, parang nagkaroon ng affinity, nagkaroon ng brand affinity ang mga
Mm,
tao pag
mm,
sinabing picturean, kodakan. Tapos yung
mm,
film noon, tama ka, 'di ba, yung parang nakarolyo,
mm.
tapos by 12 or by 24. Yan po yung kwento na aking nanay. Tapos pagka Pasko o Bagong Taon, pupunta po kayo sa studio, magpapakodak po kayo, 'di ba? At nandun sa sala ng ating mga bahay. O yan. Palagay ko diyan ang isa pang ano nga diyan, isang nakita natin na talaga ding hindi nag-innovate, if I may say. Alam mo yung mga yung mga pagers. Yan, yung mga pagers, 'di ba, yung parang nandun sa gilid ng ano natin, ng pantalon natin, tas biglang tut 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 tut. Yeah, tas parang kaya nalagay, Jen, call office. Tapos hahanap ka ngayon ng teleponuhan.
Payphone.
Oo, 3.25 lang to. Yung pulang telepono, 'di ba? Nandun ka sa may PLDT, tas maghuhulog ka, tatawagan mo yung office mo. Nawala sila. Jen, to begin with, nawala.
Yes,
'Di ba?
nawala.
Parang hindi natin nakita na. Nawala na talaga totally ang mga pagers. So
Mm.
paano na 'yon, 'di ba? Ano
Mm.
nangyayari? Yan, anong nangyari? Jen?
Ito nga yung Kodak eh. Kaya nilagay ko, did you know? Because sa Kodak, meron naman silang engineers. Meron silang mga nagsasabi ng innovation sa loob based on my research. And one of those is yung Kodak engineer nila, Steve Sasson, actually invented the first digital camera, but then hindi sineryoso ng management. They were very focused na their brand is okay, their product is okay. So hindi nila tiningnan. So nakuha na sila ng panahon, and then when they tried to do it, it's too late na in the game. Wala na silang market share.
By the
So
way,
yun yung
Jen, sorry, ngayon ko lang naalala, is Kodak an American company or Japanese?
American.
American. Pero kasi ang ano ko, nakita ko yung disparity, lalo na pag Japanese brand, parang innovative sila. You see,
Always ang
most
they're
most
always
most
forward.
of the most of the global brand, sila ang namamayagpag until now. Kasi they continue innovating. Di ba?
Yes.
So, kaya naalala ko na, ba't nga, oo nga. Kasi kung Japanese brand, I'm sure, di ba, ang Japanese nga, di ba, robot na ganto, robot na ganyan. In fact, parang few weeks ago, I've seen in one international news, na ang ginagamit ngayon na delivery, hindi na drone yun. Kasi drone ngayon, few years ago, medyo lumalabas na. Pero ngayon, robot ang delivery na ngayon. Parang ganyan. So, alam mo, again, yung saan na naman technology. Di ba? So, alam naman natin, Japanese are known to be always on the, alam nyo,
Yeah.
always ahead of the
Yes.
pack. Oh,
Yes.
galing, yun.
Okay. Next slide, please.
So totally ba wala ng Kodak ngayon?
Well,
Sige, comment ka nga, wala na bang Kodak talaga ngayon? Parang wala na nga talaga.
dati lagi silang nasa mga malls eh. Ngayon parang wala akong nakikita.
Yung mga studio, oo nga, no?
Color orange or
Yellow.
yellow. Oo.
Yellow.
Wala na ako nakikita.
Okay, sige.
Ito pa yung next brand na to, Nokia. Sila na lang. 'Di ba? I mean, they're very good with their phones. We were the first, I think, nung college ko, ang premium ng phone, lalo na nung lumabas yung, naalala ko, ang mahal-mahal na 5110, I think.
5110.
'Di ba? So, ito, example ulit.
Hindi mo ba naabutan yung may antena, Jen? Yung may antena? O yung gabareta?
Parang hindi, Paolo. 5110 na.
Uy, kasabayan yun ng 5110. Bago lumabas ang 5110.
Okay. Bago.
Nakikita ko lang sa mga shelf yun.
Okay.
Paano naman, Nokia? Alam mo, naging awardee ko ng Nokia. 2010, naging awardee ko niyan. Naging isa ako sa finalist ng kanilang Entrepreneur Awards.
Sayang nga itong brand na to sayang yung brand na to because they have all the market share and subscribers phone, but they focused on the hardware. Ang mga Apple and Androids, they focused on the software. So doon sila natalo. Diba?
Yan. By the way, Jen, hindi pa pala tayo bumaba dito sa mga bisita natin. Nabasa ko lang itong ating mga relax ka lang konti, Jen, dyan, ano? Kasi dito, sabi ni Win Dison, hi Win, although buhay pa sa Nokia ngayon, may C models na Android phones. Meron pa rin.
They're trying to...
Kasi meron pa rin. Ang alam ko kasi ngayon, Nokia, yung N naging Bokia. Parang Bokia. From Yenny Duterte. Nako, ito yung taga-Canada to. Ang tawag dito. Jen, 3310 first phone ko. Ganda ng episode tonight. Naman, 3310 ha. Good luck na lang tayo dyan. Nababasa pa ba yan, Yenny? Basahin muna natin ha. Siguro, Jen, bati ka rin dito sa mga bisita natin. Sige, pataas na lang. Saan tayo magsisimula? Pakibalik na lang, Camille. Para makatulong si Miss Jen na bumati man lang doon sa ating mga ibang bisita. Ayan. Ayan, Jen.
Asan?
Ayan. Si Tay Galang.
Hi, from Tarlac. Hello po. Good evening.
Ayan, magandang gabi. Ayan, Eric Kaeg. Ayan. Ako, isang magaling na
Prof,
kilala
sir.
mo dito?
Opo, good
Professor.
afternoon. Opo,
Ayan, good evening daw. Great insight from Miss Jen. More power, Coach Paulo. Oo. We're into coaching na rin kasi executive coaching tsaka team coaching. Jen. Just as prayer. Hello, watching from Tarlac. Ayan. Sige, patiin muna natin iba pa. Jocelyn Duco, also from Moncada. Dami nating taga Tarlac ngayon. Iba-iba to kung saan-saan. Jam from Cainta. Magandang gabi, Jam. Thank you for joining. Meets us prayer watching from San Jose. Saan pong San Jose? San Jose City, Nueva Ecija. Yan, ikaw naman, Jen. Sige, go ahead.
Wow,
ito, si Edgar
from Cavite. We're all over
yan,
the
black belt yan. Black belt. Yung mga Six Sigma. Maraming salamat, Sir Edgar.
Black belt din po ako, sir.
Uy, nako. Pareho daw kayong black belt. Ako, maluwag ang belt. Hey, Sir Edgar, pareho daw kayong black belter ni ma'am. Naku, baka yung mga ibang nakakapakinig sa atin, yung black belt mo pinag-uusapan ng mga yun, Ayan, so yun po sa operations po yun. Christine Gorin, hello, watching from Manila. Magandang gabi, Christine. Sige, batiin pa natin iba para hindi tayo matabunan.
From Abu Dhabi. Wow.
Ayan. Naku, yung mga regular natin. Say hi to them, Jen, pamilya yan. Pamilya in Abu Dhabi, mga professionals in Abu Dhabi. Good evening, Yoli.
New York. Hi, Anna Marie.
Ayan, as always. Oo. Gumising ako para mapanood to. Hello from New York. Yes, totoo yan. That's our regular. And then Cassandra from USA also. Maraming salamat everyone. Cassandra, thank you. Dana Duco from Angeles, Pampanga. Magandang gabi din sa inyo. O, dito pala. Ayun, si Yenny all the way from Canada. Dati-rati kasi lagi ko siyang napagkakamalang taga Davao. Pero sabi niya siya po taga Canada. Ayun, yan. DJ Lorraine, sir. Sir, maraming salamat for always joining. Yan from Brazil.
Kapangalan
From
ng
Brazil.
pinsan ko from Portugal, Lorraine din.
Wow. Kilala ko doon si Ronaldo. Ayan, from Romer Capitali. Hello, watching from Ormoc City. Uy, magandang gabi po. Kumusta po kay Richard at kay Lucy? Kala mo, kilala, di ba? Okay, let's continue, Jen. Sorry for that. Okay, let's continue, everyone.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
ayun. Next slide po. So, ito last, gusto ko lang ding ilagay because Netflix is so well known right now, lalo na ngayong pandemic, usong-uso pa. Itong Blockbuster, kilala siya dati. Alam ko na abutan ko rin siya, naalala ko siya. So, before, they had about 9,000 stores, saka 85,000 employees. Tapos, Netflix tried to approach them to form a partnership. Ang offer ng Netflix was, they will be the one to run the Blockbuster online. Kasi sila, yung mga physical stores na you can, the DVD, VHS, yun yung mga panahon natin, Paula,
Yeah.
di ba?
Oo. Sorry. I meant to, may bago ngayon. Netflix na lang ako, iFlix, pati nga Skyflix, kaya na lang nag-Flix lagi.
But
Okay.
the idea here is,
Jen, sorry. Ito
Yeah,
ba
go
yung yung mga tindahan o yung rental? Ito ba yan? Yun. Oh. Kasabayan ng mga aka video.
Yes.
Yan,
Yung
oo nga,
video
no?
din,
Oo.
hindi ko na rin nakikita sa malls ngayon. Pero dati, ang dami nila, di ba? Tapos i-rent mo yung mga
VHS.
tapes. But now, so ito yung mga example na nilapitan na sila, di ba? I can only imagine it na ang innovative ng idea, papasok pa lang yung internet or streaming. Tapos nag-no ka. Hindi mo man lang in-explore muna. Like what you mentioned earlier, Paolo, yung different types, di ba? Dapat, encourage lang the idea to come in. Hindi naman kaagad na parang gagawin mo yung proposal. Parang let it simmer for a bit. Malay mo, in the end, it makes sense. So ngayon ang Netflix, there's such a big company na. Nagpo-produce ng movies, US movies.
Nanonood ka ba dyan ng Netflix? Mga K-drama?
Yes, may free time. Nako, yung K-drama na.
Di ba? Oo, alam mo dyan, ako rin napanood din yan eh. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim?
Kala ko nagka-crash landing on you ka Paolo.
Ayoko naman, napak-OA naman. Masyado naman magwapo na, gwapo na ako. Gwapo pa rin pa. Everyone, we're enjoying here, everyone. And I hope that you're enjoying also in the comfort of your home. By the way, Jen, our shares right now is about 164 and we have reached about 2,093. Maraming salamat, everyone. Maraming salamat. Ako, may mga mahabol dito. From Veni Gokon. Hello, watching from Asher Native Handicrafts, Sampaloc, Quezon. Ako, maraming salamat, Ma'am Benny. From, sabi ni Win, time to embrace the new normal. Time to pivot online and go digital. Oo,
go digital.
Tama yan. Right. Oo. Jen, go ahead, Jen.
Okay, next slide po. So this is my favorite over the years. So I just wanted to share to the viewers. Short video lang siya. But the gist is, you have to sell the dreams, not the product. So if you can, please press play. Favorite ko to, Paolo.
Yan, I'm sure. Maraming nakaka-relate to dito. Camille, walang audio?
Hindi pa naka-play yan. Nako. But,
sige, habang Camille, let us know if it's okay already, no? So, Sige, let's just continue first, Jen, para habang
Mm.
inaayos. Oo. Sige,
Okay.
just to give you the idea of dun sa video, ano nga ba yung ano ba yung nilalaman? Parang yung buod ng video, parang ganyan.
Ito kasi minsan yung mga tao, lalo na mga entrepreneur, kung may business ka, when you're trying to come up with a new product, ang nagiging sistema nila palagi is may physical item kasi bebenta mo. Pero nawawala yung ano ba talagang gusto ng customer mo na pagbibigyan mo nito. Kasi pag nalaman mo yon, i-pivot mo yung product mo. You have to sell the dream. Ano bang gusto nila? Anong wants and needs ng customer na yon? Yun ang ibigay mo. Wag yung product lang. For example, Apple. That's why I like Steve Jobs. Yung Apple naman na iPhones, 'di ba? Yung iPhones ano lang naman yan, phone lang. But they made it into such a good branding na they're selling the dream, 'di ba? Na now yung most of us dati were dreaming to have an iPhone when we couldn't afford.
So aspirational.
Oo,
Aspirational for many people. Oo. Teka, Jen, mukhang okay na.
okay na?
Sige,
Sige.
let's try again.
Okay.
Tama yun, no? Aspirational. Yep. Yan. Sana mag-play na.
In the innovation secrets of Steve Jobs, I reveal the 7 principles that have guided Steve Jobs his entire career. Principles that I think can help you think differently about your product, your service, or your brand. These include principles that will help you create a vision for your company or help you think creatively about new ideas and new ways of doing things. One principle is what I call sell dreams, not products. You see, your customers don't care about you or your company. They care about themselves, their hopes, their goals. Help them achieve their dreams, and you'll be far more successful. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple in 1997 after being fired 12 years earlier, he came back to a company that had lost its focus and was close to bankruptcy. He reduced the number of products Apple offered so they could put the A team on those products that mattered most to their core customers. And Steve Jobs focused on satisfying the needs of those customers. He ended his first major presentation that year by saying, "Our customers are the creative spirits in the world. They are out to change the world, and we make tools for those kind of people." Some people think you've got to be crazy to buy a Mac, but in that craziness, we see genius. What do you see in your customers? Help them unlock their inner genius. The better you know them, the more you understand them, the more likely you'll be to help them achieve their dreams. When Steve Jobs and the head of his retail operations, Ron Johnson, were developing the concept behind the Apple stores, they said to themselves, "We don't want to be in the business of moving metal, moving boxes. We want to enrich lives instead." Once they decided their goal was to enrich lives, it opened up the path to groundbreaking innovations in the retail environment, making the Apple Store really the gold standard in customer service. Think about it. There are no cashiers in an Apple Store. There's a concierge, consultants, even geniuses, but no cashiers. That's because their first mission is not to make a sale. It's to help you grow. Big difference. Sell dreams, not products. Once you do, you'll win over your customers the Steve Jobs way.
Yan, sell dreams, not products. Ano, Jen, ano? Oo. Yun,
If you
I
have
think,
that in your core, you're gonna be, I think, good. Lahat ng strategic partnerships mo, alam mo kung sinong lalapitan mo kasi pareho kayo ng kailangan. So, dapat ka na.
yan. So, talagang ano, no? Ang laking bagay. Everyone, no, itong mga example natin dito. Sige, Jen, do you have more to discuss ba? From
Yes. I also added our product in Cebuana Luwilier Finance Corp.
Yep.
Actually, kaka-join ko lang sa kanila nitong May this year. And syempre, background natin is innovation. And Cebuana Luwilier always tries to have innovative products. So this year, timely because of the pandemic and everything else, bago namin i-show yung video, we actually looked at yung kanina, yung kwentuhan natin, we looked at the pain points in the market. So right now, because of this product, which we call pay after, buy now, pay later, we are able to support merchants. So kahit small or big merchant ka, may product or services ka, pwede mong ilapit sa amin. Wala namang cost yun. We will expose your brands, your services, and your products to the Cebuana customer base. So kami, babayaran namin kayo ng buo. Clean sales for you or profit for you eventually. And then for our customers naman, we're giving them 5 monthly installments so they can pay the items that they bought. So win-win. Walang upright cash, walang kailangan na credit card. So that's why we came up with this product. One of those things pa about innovation is when you come up with an innovative product, you always have to look at it na dapat lahat ng stakeholders, they win. Walang maiiwan. So that's our thing in Cebuana. If you can please play the video, and that should be it.
Camille? Parang
Yeah,
no,
Camille.
talagang lahat ngayon, you never imagine. Yan. Right, go ahead.
Okay. Walang sounds.
Audio.
Kaka-launch lang namin ito, Paolo, actually, September
Oo
1.
nga, so ang title, Pay After.
Pay after.
Tama ba? Oo,
Yes.
parang buy now, pay later. Parang ganun ba ang concept
Buy
niyan?
now, pay later with pay
Pero
after.
ito, parang yung typical Pinoy na, tawag doon yung hulugan. Tama ba?
Hulugan. Totoo.
So walang outright. Is dito,
Walang
okay na ba, Camille? Sige, let's try.
Companies, big or small, spend resources to open new markets and create awareness of their products and services. The goal is always the same, to increase sales. The PJ Lulier Incorporated, with its most known brand, Cebuana Lulier, has around 7,000 plus employees, 2,500 plus branches, 30 million plus client database, and still growing. We are opening this new market to you so you can grow your customer base, boost your sales, increase customer loyalty. There's more. We launch Pay After, a revolutionary and convenient way for customers to make payments. Funds have always been the biggest obstacles that stand in the way of both customers and retailers' growth. Our solution? A buy now, pay later program called Pay After. How? It's easy. Customers simply purchase products on the spot without a credit card or upfront cash, then pay for them in installments. It makes it easy for customers to buy their needs and wants, stretching their purchasing power. What's in it for you? All confirmed orders of our customers with you, we pay in full. What are you waiting for? Be our merchant partner now. List your products and services to us so our customers can shop now and pay later with Pay After. Email us at merchant@payafter.ph.
Ayan, so typical innovation. Naging curious lang ako dun, Jen. Imagine mo from a typical, di ba alam naman natin Cebuana Luwilier, yung tawag doon, sanlaan.
Yes,
Diba?
pawn
Tapos
shop.
ngayon nag-shift siya, nag-pivot din dito because I think if I may say, no, it's part really of the value chain. Ibig sabihin kasi nandun na yung network, that's one, and you try to complement what is the resources. So ibig sabihin, kinakapitalize kung anong meron dun sa value chain. Tama ba, Jen? Ganun na nangyari dito?
Yes, totoo. Like what we said kanina, we have to think of innovative products na pwedeng of value to the customers. Hindi kasi pwedeng, syempre pinag-aralan namin to, nagkaroon kami ng market study, market research, tiningnan namin yung data, ano bang kailangan nila, ano bang pain point ngayon na pwede naming i-address. So when we did that, we made the decision that this is the best product right now for this year to launch, and we did it. Yan yung nasa last slide ko actually, na I wanted to share with the viewers.
Yeah, go
How,
ahead. Go ahead.
yan yung last.
Sige,
Paki,
sige. Mm.
So how we did it is we had a lot of collaboration. So can you imagine when I came into Cebuana, I'm such a rookie, I'm new to the group. We really have to encourage people, our teams, the people around us to collaborate with us. I always say it na, more brains better than one. And then from there, nagkakaroon ng ideation eh.
Yeah.
Ang dami nilang nilagay actually bago kami nagkaroon ng BNPL. Parang, pwede to. Ito pwede natin gawin. And then, syempre, we focus on the most feasible. Ano ba talaga yung gusto ng market? Like what I said kanina, di ba? Do not sell a product, sell the dream. Right now, pandemic, this is what we see na win-win for everybody. We're trying to help the SMEs to come up with sales. Diba right now, mahirap yun ngayon. And then we're trying to help the individual or Filipinos also to be able to afford or stretch their salaries by doing a 5 monthly installment. From there, we implemented the idea, and then we created the value, and that's the reason why we were able to launch on September 1 that fast. So, yun.
Yan. So, yun nga inaano natin, no? Kasi, at the end of the day, everyone, tignan nyo, still business model is the same. Pero how do you, ang ano ka nga doon, how do you capitalize with what you have, with the resources? So, ibig sabihin, on my end kasi, first, network. You have the network. Diba? Pangalawa, you have the infrastructure. That's another. And then, you have the access to the, alam mo yun, yung parang easy for people doon sa pagdating doon sa releases of money and the funding. Kaya nga, di ba,
Yes.
parang Filipinos are known to be doon nung hulugan type. So in a way, ito makakatulong. Parang wala kang i-shell out. Tama ba? If I've heard it right, Jen.
Wala.
Just the same, parang as a merchant, you collect from, kunyari from Cebuana. Tama ba? Ganun ang mangyayari niyan. Now with this, sabi ko nga, it connects. It's really part of the value chain. Normally, value chain kasi yung ecosystem of all, no? Anong mga product o merchant that you're looking at? I mean, at least dun sa part ng ito, dito sa innovation way ninyo.
Sa ngayon, actually ako, wala akong nino-know na products and services. As long as alam ko magagamit or magugustuhan ng customer ko. Kasi right now, for example, ang normal kasi dyan is products lang ang binibenta, mga shoes, apparel, fashion.
Yeah.
Right now, we also have like a partner when it comes to if you want to have COVID test or certain test. So, SaveLink. We also have condo care. Ang condo care naman, nauso na rin ngayon kasi napapalinis mo yung bahay mo, condo mo with UV or, anti-tack. So, anything goes. Wala. Basta may product ka, services ka, apply ka lang, will expose you to our base.
Naku, marami pala akong pwedeng i-ano sa'yo pagka ganyan. Anyway, usap tayo. Alright, so sige. So everyone, ito yung sasabi natin. If you would notice, di ba, parang yung innovation na ginawa nila dyan is something that is, minsan, titingnan mo parang all of us ba really needs to innovate. Ang lagi ko sasabi dyan and the rest, no, para po madali nating matandaan yung innovation. Okay, take this everyone with this parang acronym. Innovate. To Jen, innovate. And I'm sure you can also share this with your team. Diba? Innovate. Either you're in or out. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, papaiwan ka ba sa panahon ngayon or sasama ka? In or out. Either you're in or out. What's the next letters, everyone? No. N-O-E, no. Diba? Ino. So, no. Nowhere to go but up. Meaning to say, the usual trajectory kapag ka nag-innovate ka, Jen, lalampas sa plateau. Ibig sabihin, pataas. Di ba? Hindi downward or skidding time. But it's always about dun sa upside. Pataas siya. Yun ang normal trajectory. So nowhere to go but up. Hindi po yung eskwelahan, everyone, ha? Okay. So, no. Then V, value the essence of time. Yan. Ang tanong, kailan pa? Kailan mo pa gagawin? Now na, di ba? O yun ang pinagtatanong dito about the essence ng time. And lastly, 8, para kumpleto yung innovate. Yung 8, it's about you don't want to be eaten by your competition.
Yes.
Yan. Kaya nga, innovate, either you're in or out, know where to go but up, value the essence of time, and 8, don't be eaten by competition. Parang if you wanted to, ang galing talaga ng team ko, grabe. Imagine mo, wala sa spill, biglang lumalabas na lang. Galing naman. O maraming salamat. Gusto ng milk tea ng mga to. Papadala tayo ni Miss Jen ng sing-sing. Akala ko sing-sing yung papadala sa atin dito. Okay, ayan. Ayan po everyone. You can take this. Kaya nga sabi ko, we need to evolve. And the mere fact that you're evolving, the mere fact that you're providing more value to your customer, the best time to innovate your brand, your product, and services. Yan po yan, ha? Ang galing naman talaga sa dami-dami naming program at module. Imagine mo, nakakuha pa talaga ng aming archive, ng aming library. Ayan. Ayan po, innovate. Ayan, sabi nga ni Win dito, value creation, parang yan din yung lesson last episode. To provide value to customer and client. Oo, lagi, no? In fact, Jen, yung tinatanong mo, I have this principle. Dito sa libro ko na bestseller, Strategies of a Champion Entrepreneur, talks about standing out. Talks about how will you be different. Talks about how will you be, parang i-liken mo yung orange, one orange, and below are red apples. Try to visualize it, ano? Everyone, no? So, nandun yung orange, tapos apples po. So, the context is that, how will you be the orange amongst apple? Meaning to say, you need to parang be the orange amongst the apple. Meaning to say, how will you be different? How will you stand out? Imagine, for example, everyone, that the apples are what? Our competition. Diba? Parang pare-pareho tayo ng offering, pare-pareho tayo ng serving. Paano ko ito bibilin, Jen? Paano ko pupunta sa'yo? Hindi ba makukuha? Iba talaga! Tama na, nagtotok na tayo dito, Camille. Ano ba? O, yan na lang. Anyway, sabi nga namin, this is a very good principle that kaya na tinatawag nila akong hashtag dugong pongkan o orange. Kasi nga, I really love this principle that I developed. And it talks about standing out and differentiator. And I think lalo na ngayon, the value that we need at this point for our customer, for our product, businesses, and companies, we need to innovate. And that innovation talks about what standing out, and that standing out talks about you have to be the orange amongst apples. Yan po yan, ha? Okay. Sige. So, siguro, Jen, uminom ka muna ng konting tubig dyan. Meron lang kaming isi-share ng briefly to our, kasi we will be having the upcoming public run of our really one of the sought after program namin itong pandemic. Jen, sige, can we play? Can we show Camille? Go ahead.
Hello everyone, this is Paulo Tibig. Alam niyo, I have one important question para sa inyong lahat. Na-realize na po ba natin ang kahalagahan kung meron tayong kabuhayan sa nakita natin na we can lose our job and opportunity in an instant. Kung may trabaho ka ngayon, hindi ba dapat appropriate lamang na magpasalamat tayo dahil nabibigyan pa rin tayo ng opportunity? But also, ibigay natin yung best natin para sa ating kumpanya. Through these biggest realizations that meron tayo, we need to reignite and further rekindle the fire in us to love our job more than ever. And it's very important para sa ating organization, para sa ating customers, para sa ating colleagues, at lalo na para sa ating pamilya. With this, everyone, iniimbitahan ko po kayong lahat to learn more how are we going to love even further our work. At para matulungan natin yung company natin in these crucial times para continuously mag-thrive pa rin siya through this sought-after love of work program, why employees need to love their job more than ever. Alam nyo, this program employs our proprietary care model o yung commit, allow, remind, and enough model na dinevelop ko po siya lalo na nung start yung pandemic. The framework supports significant realizations and practical initiatives for companies and organizations to develop a meaningful perspective and dedication of our team members to their work. For infos, see details on the screen.
Diba? Habang nilalakas mo ang palo sa kabayo ng hinete, bumibilis siya kung saan niya dadalhin ng direksyon based doon sa kanyang renda. Paliko, pakanan, pakaliwa, paatras, paabante, nasa atin po yun. And like this jockey, we are similar with their work. We can provide the reservation, pigil. Or we can provide the trend na pull mo yan, dire-diretso, i-push mo yan and i-push mo yan. Now, work full-heartedly and not half-heartedly. Come to think of it, everyone. What is expected from us? Now, ano na lang yung losing permanently, yung leaving permanently. We don't want that to happen. But the first thing that we need to do, remember, it's in our core, it's in our attitude, it's in our behavior. We have to love our job. If at first hindi mo gusto yan, pero kung ngayon tumatagal ka, humahaba na ang panahon mo dyan, palagay ko naman nararapat lamang na dapat mahal na natin yung ating pinagtatrabahuan. Mahal na natin dapat yung ginagawa natin. Why? At the end of the day, everyone, we have to have that buy-in. Buy-in within. We should have buy-in for our product and services, buy-in for the system and processes that the company provides, buy-in with our customers, loving our customers, and buy-in with the system, buy-in with what we do. The way to do things, everyone, when you love your job, it has to be embedded and connected with our hearts.
By the way, we can also run this and our other signature programs exclusively for your company and organization. Contact us through the details below and let us know how we can help you motivate and train your team. Series of this Love of Work program will happen October 9, everyone. So that's going to be Saturday next week. So ito po yung pangatlong run na ngayong taon na to publicly. We've reached more than thousands of people already. We've had about 30 companies, organization. We have booked us to have this for their team exclusively. So this is your last chance, everyone.
to join us on October 9 sa susunod pong Sabado, 9 to 4 po ito. And let us know, mag-message lang po kayo, ayan yung registration details natin para po we can still extend. If you're joining as a corporate team, let us know, we can even do this in-house for you. Yan po, ano, yan yung ating ang dami na na-reach nitong sought after na programa ito recently, lalo na nitong pandemic. Yan. Continuing also with our SMP, yung Sales Masters program namin. No, ito po yung patuloy pa rin po. We are already working on and patapos na po yung aming public run for this. But if you wanted to have this for your team, for your sales, no, and for your, for any business development activities that you have in your company and organization, let's collaborate. Let us know also how can we help you. These are all proprietary 8 modules, modular way, 24 concept archetypes and tools na lahat po proven na I develop over time. And it's normal being used by many already who have gone through with this Sales Masters program. Patuloy pa rin po yung kickstarting if you wanted us to do your keynotes for your team and also yung mga pwedeng gawin sa sales rallies ninyo, sa kick-off, conferences, start of the year, general assemblies, team buildings, and more, let us know. Plus, syempre, yung lahat ng programa na proprietary at signature programs natin, culture building, to sales, to agile leadership, standout leadership, and many, many more, including yung mga public run namin for October on productivity. On November, ano nga ba? Strategic planning, simplified strategic planning, and December, the journey to prosperity. Yan. So patuloy lang po yan. Yan. Anyway, yun. Meron pala. Ayan. O sige. So let's go back. Jen, are you there? Oh, hello, Jen. Ayan. So siguro everyone, Jen,
Hello.
ano? Palagay ko just to before we wrap up things on this episode, no, you have discussed a lot of things already. Napakita mo yung innovation, how will it work to our businesses, to our company, di ba? Now at this point, Jen, what would be your parang few words or few tips for us from a view of an individual, also an employee, a negosyante, and as a company, as an organization? Jen?
For me, palagi, I always say, stay curious. Always look around you every day. Be vigilant. Parang be aware of your surrounding. When you go to the office, kung nagko-commute ka, when you drive, you look around, anong meron kaya? Anong bago? Kasi doon nagsisimula yun eh. Curiosity can take you so far in your career, in life, and in business. Doon talaga nagsistart. Pag curious ka sa isang bagay, titingnan mo kung bakit nangyari yon, paano nangyari, saan nanggaling, i-compare mo with yours. And then you can take it from there. So that's why I always say that, stay curious.
Ayan, everyone, no? Sabi niya, ang keyword na sinabi niya, stay and be curious. Yan nga, sasabi natin kanina dyan, no? Yung parang, tawag dito, yung childlike, di ba? Yun din ang pinag-uusapan natin kanina, na dapat we stay to be childlike in a manner, is a way natin. Yan, no? So everyone, Jen, we would like to thank you for this opportunity to share with us, no, sa viewers natin. Nakita mo yung reach talaga, napakaganda, and I hope na nakatulong tayo sa maraming tao. Siguro last question na lang, Jen, how can we reach you? Yan, paano namin makikita yung hindi mo nabanggit, saan namin pwede, kung kami merchants na pwede na ba rin kami mag-merchant dyan, Jen? Sige, Jen, contact me, Jen.
Okay, may website po kami, www.payafter.ph, or pwede nyo rin akong i-email sa merchant@payafter.ph. Mabilis po sumagot ng team ko, so okay yan.
Pag hindi ka mo mabilis, kumusta na ang innovation, di ba? Jen, maraming salamat. It's a pleasure to be new in the show. We've learned so much dun sa mga patuloy na sumusubaybay po, everyone. Siguro ngayon na yung pagkakataon, ibigay naman natin yung warm, di ba, virtual, let's give Jen, di ba, the virtual, icon or whatever that you have there. Palakpakan po natin si Jen. Sorry, pasensya ka na. Pagod pumapalakpak sa amin sa gabing ito. But just the same, everyone, maraming salamat. Doon sa mga hindi namin nabate, ito may mga pahabol. RB Simbahon, pa-shoutout daw yung mga nasa PNG, Cabuyao, Laguna. Maraming salamat. RV and the rest, yan. So, again, everyone, so bakit nga ba innovation? We need to do that. Kasi tayo ngang sarili natin, ini-innovate natin. Mula sa ating look, sa ating buhok, sa ating pangangatawan, sa ating pananamit. What more, if you wanted to stay, di ba sabi nga natin, ano ang gagawin natin? Papaiwan ba tayo? Papahuli ba tayo? Di ba? Are we going to let our, di ba, competition eat as innovation to make you sustainable? Everyone, this is again our episode for tonight. Maraming salamat to our guest, Jen, and to the rest of you na nagbibigay pa rin po ng dahilan, Jen, kasi dahil sa viewer to nakakapagod yung linggo-linggo talaga na mag-live show, a lot of sacrifices, but because of all these viewers, hindi namin mabitawan. Kaya maraming salamat at we always would like to guest standout leaders, thought leaders, to share with all our viewers what's basically the learnings and insight that they get. Again, Jen, God bless. Maraming salamat. See you soon. Usap tayo. Mukhang marami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan at marami tayong pwedeng explore. Everyone, magandang gabi. At muli, sa Sabado muli ng ating Saturday Night Habit. Dito lang, Jen, sabay-sabay tayo. At the Paulo Tibig Show. Ayan na. Ayan. Thanks, Jen. Thank you, everyone. Ayan yung kanta po niya, Uptown Girl. Sumabay na po kayo sa Uptown Girl na yan, ha? Alamin niyo na lang po, bakit Uptown Girl. Everyone, maraming salamat. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye.